and then you say, okay, is this true according to God's word? Is the money going to run out? And the practical idea might be, yeah, the money this month, it's possible the money could run out. The kid might be sick. The marriage might need counseling. These are all things that could actually happen. But the fear that we have at the root of that is what we have to address, which is, God, I don't think that you're going to provide for me. God, I think that you're going to not come through for me in my marriage. God, I think that you are not going to heal this situation. And those are all real things that happen. Sometimes the money runs out. Sometimes sickness comes. Sometimes the marriage ends. And so as Christian women, we have to become really skilled in not looking for the Lord in outcomes, but looking for the Lord to meet us in those places and teach us how to meditate on what is true and his true character and nature, even when life doesn't turn out the way we want it to, even when the sickness doesn't end the way we want it to, even when the bill doesn't get paid. I think we can get in a really unhealthy place by going, no, I'm just going to believe that it's going to turn out this way and have faith in the outcome. Then the invitation from Jesus is always to have faith in his goodness, his presence, his mercy, and his grace, no matter how it turns out. And that can be really tricky. We identify the fear. What am I actually afraid of? Am I afraid the bill's not going to get paid, or am I I'm afraid I'm going to run out of money. I'm afraid God. And then what's the lie? The lie is that I'm believing about God is that he is not provider, that he's not comforter, that he's not with me, that he's not for me. And I think that every fear we have is an assault against the character and nature of God in some way. And it's where the enemy comes in. He says, but he's not who you want him to be. He is not what his word says is true. And so that's where you have to replace that lie and say, but here's what the truth of his word declares about the Lord. And I will anchor into this truth, cling to this truth, no matter the outcome of my story. I got a little deeper than I think I planned on it getting, but it's just
I love it.
real.
Right.
I think we have to look at that. I think we have to look at that and who the Lord actually reveals himself to be, even in my situation. Will I call God good even when life isn't? That's something I have to practically decide to do over and over again when my thoughts want to spin out and worry.